Welcome to the Southern Soul Cafe with Lisa Denae with special guest Neko Grinday. Starting now, only on Stunner Radio, the heart and soul of the culture. Hey everybody, welcome to the Southern Soul Cafe with your girl Lisa Denae. I am so excited to have you guys with me tonight. I mean, wow, so much has happened since I first transitioned the show. I want to thank you all so much for just all the love you guys been showing. I'm glad that you're loving my hot track of the week. I've had so much fun really developing the Southern Soul Cafe. So I just want to let you guys know that are tuning in and that are always supporting me and sending me messages that, oh my God, I got some good stuff in store for y'all. So please continue to support. Please continue to tune in because the Southern Soul Cafe with Lisa Denae is on. So anyway, I'm so excited about tonight's special guest, Neko Grinday. He has some wonderful songs, you guys, and he's going to drop an exclusive tonight. So I'm so excited about that. If you've been watching my social media, you've been hearing Pull Up, and I love that song, you know, because we likes to pull up over here. Okay, so we can pull up some wine. Hey, so we're going to hear all about him, his career in Southern Soul, developed his sound, you know, everything that you want to know about Neko G. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna, let me just say this. Make sure you follow the Southern Soul Cafe with Lisa Denae on Instagram and Facebook, and coming soon to TikTok. Now, y'all already know I'll be like slacking on TikTok a little bit, but I'm going to be doing better, you guys. So make sure you go follow. Subscribe to Stunner Radio's YouTube. So it's okay, you guys. And forgot to take my glasses off. And you guys, I got big news also about your girl. So y'all already know that I'm going to be dropping some music very soon. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I am so excited, y'all. I can just really literally explode with excitement. Shout out to Soul Town Entertainment, my record label. Shout out to Nino, the CEO of Soul Town Entertainment. When I tell you I'm gonna need y'all to come down to Houston, Texas and holler at your girl because we're doing it real big down here. So anyway, we're gonna take a real quick break and we're gonna get into it with our special guest, Neko G. You guys don't go nowhere. Make sure you share the video, invite your friends. We'll be right back. I hate you, but I love you at the same damn time. Hey, it's your girl Lisa Denae, and you're listening to my single Love Hate, available now on all music platforms. Those nights you stray, the words you say, I just can't make up my mind. Sometimes I think I hate you, but I love you the same damn time. All right, you guys, we're back, and I'm back with my special guest. Now, I told you guys that we were going to be back, and we're going to be sharing some exclusives, so I hope y'all are ready because it's going to be good, okay? Without any special guest, Neko G.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on out there? Everybody in the Soul Cafe? What's going on?
So thank you so much for being with me tonight on my second episode. So Neko, tell me a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do. How did you get your start in Southern Soul?
I actually grew up in it. You know, I just turned 41. But I had my start at an early age. I just didn't want to test the waters till now and everything. I'm saying, you know, growing up in South Carolina, you know, I grew up around a lot of big stars. As you can see that in South Carolina, our genre of music and Southern soul is flourishing. You know what I'm saying? Prime example is one of the guys that I grew up with, King George. You know, since we were kids, we grew up together. You know, just around the same circle of people and everything. From Marvin Seeds being from my hometown, you know, to a lot of, like I said, a lot of big stars. You know, Southern Soul, it's a roots, it's the my actual roots and everything. You know, I can say this. You know, what I'm saying, you know, seeing Southern Soul flourish, you know, it was just, you know, in my heart to try it right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I've been around the music scene for a long time. You know what I'm saying? From R&B, jazz to hip hop to gospel. You know what I'm saying? You know, to play around a lot of bands. You know, I just felt like, you know what? This is my time to actually go back and dig into my actual ground zero roots. You know what I'm saying? Which is soul band, live bands, live recording. Because I'm a professional drummer at that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Hmm.
So it's just in you.
Yeah, it's in me. It's actually in my whole family. Shouts out to Mimi Alcel, T the Wizard, everybody that's grinding, you know what I'm saying, that's networking with me. Nelson Curry, me and Nelson Curry, y'all know who that is. Taylor the Love Note, everybody that's in my network circle. You know what I'm saying? That's helping my career flourish and everything, you know. Like I said, I'm just taking my time with these records that I'm cutting. You know, I'm one hell of a songwriter. I could say that. I'm saying I could tell you that right now, Lisa. I'm bad. You know what I'm saying, with cutting records and writing songs. You know, it's just something that's in me, and that's been in me for a long time as a kid, all the way to a man.
So you write most of your own songs?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
do. You know,
Okay.
I'm real catchy and savvy with hooks. It's when you've been around music for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like if a keyboard player was to come to me and he do a couple of guitar riffs and everything. I could just actually hear. With me, music talks to me. You know what I'm saying? Music talks to me. If a female vocalist, you know what I'm saying, sang a note quick, fast, in a hurry, I just made up a song. You know what I'm saying, 2 or 3 songs. You know what I'm saying, just that quick. You know, that's just the gift and talent that God gave me. Shouts out to my CEO too. My CEO, I am my recordings. That's Mosey. If y'all don't know who Mosey is, look him up. That's the producer behind Dear Mama for Tupac.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
saying, yeah, I'm saying, out of Gary, Indiana. Him, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. He just did Morris Day last album. Morris Day, yeah, the last call. He did nine of the songs off his last album.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Right.
So you are surrounded by musicians, artists. I mean, and like
Daily.
you said, King George has really just blown up.
Oh yeah, about us growing up, you know what I'm saying, I used to, I talked to him backstage at the James Brown Arena, and we were just talking about memory lane. You know what I'm saying? It's a church we used to go to called Bull Swamp in Orangeburg, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? When our parents used to have us on them big old, what you call it, church suits and everything. You
Oh
know what
my
I'm saying?
God.
Just singing. Like the foundation is, like you say, um, a lot of stars grew up in it. I'm saying he's one. And I'm one that hitting the scene. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us that's hitting the scene. But we knew what our destination was. You know what I'm saying, Lisa? We knew what it was. But like, we grew up different. You know what I'm saying? We grew up different. Like some of the his background and my background is the same. You know what I'm saying, my mom they used to do gospel. They also had a soul band. You know, even what's crazy? Even people like Kanye West used to come down to the backwoods of Carolina. Casey and JoJo, you know what I'm saying, used to come down to the backwoods of Carolina. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Wow.
lot of stars that don't flourish, you know what I'm saying, and got their start. It was from the backwoods of South Carolina. So it's not a surprise, you know what I'm saying, to the fans. Yeah, it's a surprise to them, but not to us, because we knew what our, where the pedigree come from.
Yes, yes. So I also grew up in the church, and I can say that that's one of the things I really love about Southern Soul is it's very close. It's very close to gospel
Yeah, I mean that
because
all music, if all music comes from gospel, you know what I'm saying, rock
yes,
and roll, jazz, and I'm saying, James Brown grew up. I'm in my county right now, Baltimore County, South Carolina, and James Brown grew up like 6 miles from my house. And all of his musicians are still down here. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And they still play. So you got to think about it. When you do grew up around so many stars, and you learning music yourself, and you going on with life and just learning your craft. I'm saying, imagine how much influence and talent that you hear in your ear. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You know that's like having the best of both worlds when you're hearing it from different perspectives. When you're being around a lot of bass players, a lot of lead guitar players, piano players, like you say, vocalist singers, because all the best singers from Whitney Houston, you know what I'm saying, on down, they come from out the church. You just ain't gonna just jump out the bed and say, you know what, I'm gonna sing. Nah, it don't work that way. You know, it don't work that way now. You
Yeah,
know.
and I tell people all the time, if you can make it in church, if you can
Right,
get a hand clap in church, then
right,
you can do something. Because especially
right,
I grew up in the Church of God in Christ, where they call
right,
Kojic. If you
right,
come from Kojic, baby, they give you
right,
training for how to please the audience, for how to sing for hours and
right,
hours,
right.
how to
all
follow the
all those
band.
all those choir anniversaries, you know what I'm saying, all of that, you know what I'm saying, just learning and harmonizing notes. You
Yes.
I could imagine that you heard so many other phenomenal singers,
Oh,
you
yes.
know, like
The Clark
Fantasia.
sisters came out of Kojic.
Right, right. I mean, like you say, it's a lot of it's a lot of stars, you know what I'm saying, got their foundation from where we come from. But that's the foundation. Even Beyonce, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
but at least the different genres of music, you know. If you fluent in music, you know what I'm saying, and God give you that gift, you know what I'm saying, let your gift make room for you.
Yes, yes.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about the transition from being behind the drum set to being in front of the mic. It's very
Well,
different. I know it's different. So how does it
well, I
feel
grew
for
up
you?
like
And
the
which one
Jack
do you like?
I grew up like the Jackson Fives, Lisa. Like like the Jackson. All my sisters and brothers, all of us playing do music. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Mimi Yacel, she's a Southern Soul artist. You know what I'm saying? She really, you know what I'm saying, pushed me back into Southern Soul and everything. Cause she would like come to a show with me. Cause the last time I remember going to a Southern Soul show was with Marvin Cease and Roy C. Them was out. And I was young at the time. I'm like, man, I don't want to do this right now. Everybody old and I don't want to seem like I'm out of place. But it wasn't even that. I'm saying, right. It wasn't even that. I'm saying I learned the pedigree, you know, making that transition from a drummer to a singer. I was I was always, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was always a singer.
Mm-hmm.
I went for being a songwriter and a singer to a rapping. Everybody tried a little rap thing, you know what I'm saying, and everything. But I done had so much influence in my ears that I was more advanced. You know what I'm saying? On it, coming out of the backwoods, I was more advanced and everything. That transition happened. I kid you not, that transition happened almost all at once.
Wow.
Almost all at once. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you gotta think about it like this. All drummers stand behind the singers and the leader, and then you got the bass player on the left, lead guitar player on the right. You know what I'm saying? And you listening to what everybody's doing. As a drummer, you just listening to what everybody's doing and everything. You listening to notes, key notes, high notes, low notes, all that came in at once with me, you know. But it came, like I said, it came at a young age with me at the
Well,
same time.
so for me, out of all the players in the band, of course, I got love for the bass player, the keyboard player, because I mean, everybody got their part. But for
Right,
me, the drummer is to get you hyped like the drummer. Like when that drummer just start hyping you up as a singer, it's nothing you can't do. When the
right,
drummers just start going crazy, it makes you as a singer feel like you got to rise to the occasion because the drummer bringing it, you like, oh my God,
Man.
you know?
And you know what's even though I'm a Southern Soul artist, I'd include that in my act. If I don't have my live band, I'm saying it'll be me and the drums. There's only three artists that I know that's doing that right now. I'm saying that's Bruno Mars, Anderson Park, and they just won a Grammy, and me. I'm saying those three. I'm saying for some reason that's a pedigree. And I grew around some monster drummers. And I
Wow.
can when I say I can play, I can play.
Oh,
You
wow.
know what I'm saying? I had the opportunity to play with a lot of bands, you know what I'm saying, I'm also intertwining this year. I'm intertwining Southern Soul with the NFL drum line. You know, the NFL got a drum line. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the Panthers and we're gonna put Southern Soul in the NFL this year.
Oh, wow. That's
Hmm.
huge.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna open up a lot of doors and use what I got and the resources that I got and make a lot of impact, you know what I'm saying? Not within my career, but within our culture. You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
that's awesome.
Right.
Man, that's really great for you to be looking out for the whole genre like that. Man,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Right. Right.
Yeah, because Southern Soul is taking off like never before.
I didn't know there was 42 different styles of
And to
blues.
be a part of genre. Go ahead.
I said I didn't know that there was 42 different styles of blues and Southern Soul is one. Yeah. I did some reading up research up on it. I'm like, wow.
Wow, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Well, it's so interesting to talk to you because I can tell you're a musician. Excuse me. You're an all-around artist. You're a musician. You're creative. So it's really interesting to hear about your process and how you got to where you are now. So I want to take a little quick break. And you think you want to play Pour Up, or you want to come back and do a little more talking?
Yeah, let them go ahead and let the fans hear that pour. You know what I'm saying? This is one of
Okay.
my new
Okay.
singles I got out. Yeah.
All right. So guys, we're going to break, and I want you guys to hear this song called Pour Up. We're going to play the video for you. It's by Neko G. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you put in the comments where you watch from, where you're listening from after the live stream. Still put in the comments because I go back and I do check and I want to hear from you. I want to know where you're from. So enjoy. This is Pour Up by Neko G.
This your boy Neko G. Neko G. It's for my couples, all my 9 to 5ers, 9 to 5. Big sippers, big money flippers, Southern Soul hitters. Yeah. I got mine. Tell us, point, tell her roll. What you drinking on, baby? Let you sip on like slow. Yeah, slow down a little bit. A little bit tasted and cold. Like I taste the fine wine. On the moonshine. Baby, we can drink on some Southern Soul wine. Yeah. Drive it in the paint. Just like we playing ball. Henny and alcohol. Pour up, you know the flavor. Wine. Just like your haters. Yeah. I pour up some wine. I pour up. Grown folk do in the name of pour up some wine. Let's pour up and do what grown folk do in the name of good music, Southern Soul music, Southern Soul music. music, Southern soul music, good music, Southern soul music. Yeah. Go ahead and pop top, let it flow, pull me up, let it go, pop top, let it flow, pull me up, let it go.
Yeah, this Neko G. We already sipping and drinking. Yeah, you like me? Tell your girl.
Oh no,
hey, we ain't on.
Let's go. Let me make it rain. Watch it clap. Make the money rain.
Yeah.
Give me that. I'ma make it rain
On you, baby. Yeah, while we sipping.
Oh, let's go.
Pull up.
Oh yeah.
Watching from South Carolina, great interview. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you so much for tuning in. So yes. So, how long have you been doing Southern Soul? I think I asked that.
Music. That's when I'm not trying to do music, I'm doing music. I'm actually playing in my playing field. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like if God wanted me to be a doctor, I want to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's some things like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is bred for basketball. You know what I'm saying? I'm bred for music all the way around. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just walking in what God put me on this earth to do, make great songs. You know what I'm saying, create great classic music. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't my song, it's creating a song for somebody else to enjoy for years to come.
Yeah, and it's a blessing to be able to do what you love. It is such a blessing.
A great blessing.
Yeah.
A great blessing.
So I wanted to ask you, like I asked, shout out to Melanie from last week, Melanie from My Soul with her great single, Miss Pressure Baby. Shout out to her. I wanted to ask you, like I asked her. So when it comes to writing, when it comes to writing, did you also write gospel music?
Yeah, I actually do. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm writing. It's a quartet group down from in South Carolina right now that's coming out with their album. You know what I'm saying? And I'm writing for them. You know what I'm saying? Reason why I'm writing for them, you know what I'm saying, and so many other artists is because my mom was a great quartet singer. And before she passed away, you know what I'm saying, she always told us to put God first in her life. So no matter what kind of music I do, I'm gonna always make time, you know what I'm saying, and keep that instilled in my heart. And I'm saying that promise that I kept to her more than anything. You know, I can write some nice. When I say, like I say, when somebody give me a record or a track and they say write something to it, I give you about 30 minutes. The whole song will be done just like that.
Oh, wow.
Saying, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a gift. That's definitely a gift.
That's like a gift. You know, some people can't write. Some people get stagnated, but with me, you know what I'm saying, I'm so used to writing, I could just put words together and be vivid in storytelling and everything. And not only that, the hooks I make up. Like, if you just listen to my catalog of music, and, you know, because I got more stuff online, you be like, whoo, that boy got some material. Yeah. You know. I you know, I'm gonna compare myself to R. Kelly in a writing perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because R. Kelly could write. You know what I'm saying? You know, forget about the situation that he going through. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know, but the man as the artist himself can write. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists that come through life. You know what I'm saying, in our culture, and they can write. Like I said, I'm in my playing field, and, you know, any beat anybody give me, you know, I could just come up with something quick, catchy. You know what I'm saying? That won't leave the audience. You know, one thing I learned about writing, you know what I'm saying, when you're writing a song, write it where it's simple. I don't when I'm trying to make an artist or even myself a hit record, I try to write where it's not personal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I say something about love, because love is diverse now, you know what I'm saying, I'll try to make it where everybody can say something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Versus me going in depth with my personal life. Because a lot of artists mess up when they try to go personal in depth with their personal. You know what I'm saying? Versus getting the record out there, getting a hit record out there first, and then drawing all those fans, then going your personal. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what you're going through then.
Right. You know, a lot of people who don't write music, they don't understand that. Sometimes they'll hear a song from an artist and automatically think it's something that they're going through for real. But sometimes it's just like you said, what the music said to you. Sometimes it's
Right,
just what you felt in the moment. And it
right.
may not have anything to do with your personal life. It's a creative process. So
And a lot of artists don't even know this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists don't even know this. When like you artists right now, Lisa. You know what I'm saying? If you come to me and you say, hey, create me a record, first thing I'm gonna tell you is let me hear your vocals. And I need to find out what key your actual voice is in. Like if your
mhm.
key is in a C minor, I'm gonna make that beat in a C minor. That way, where you can go above it or you can go below it and you don't scream. You know what I'm saying, because if you were to get a record off of, if you were to get a beat off of YouTube or offline and everything, that key might be in an A. You know what I'm saying, or a D. You know what I'm saying, and you have to screen your voice to get to that pitch. You know what I'm saying, and a lot of artists don't really or don't understand that method. You know what I'm saying, that's why you got to get with a producer and tell a producer, all right, my key is a C. Make the beat in the C. You know what I'm saying, I learned this right here comes from just church learning. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of what you call it? What you call it? There's a lot of singers they don't sing in that key. And I see them keyboard players transpose it down until they get that right key. You know.
Yes.
I learned that from them.
Yeah. And church will sure enough tell you. You get one of them good soloists come up there, tell you, put me in a C. Baby, put me in
There
a C.
it is. There it
Yeah.
is. See, like I say, once you got that, a lot of artists miss out on that growing up foundational part. You know what I'm saying,
Yes.
and now they trying to become artists, and they missed out on a couple of leg breaks. You know what I'm saying, and levels in that.
Yeah, I definitely up because it seemed like we was always in church, especially on Sunday, 3 services, all during the week we in church, choir rehearsal. So I didn't appreciate it growing up. But now that I'm an adult and getting into the music, it's like I'm so, I'm a professional because I'm used to it. I'm
Right,
used to
and
constantly rehearsing. I'm used to
right,
singing the
right,
same song over and over and over until it's perfect.
right. And see, people like us, it's like you say, it's really almost like a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? Because we done been there. I'm saying we done been there. You know what I'm saying? I still have to get adjusted to meeting other stars because I see them I don't been around so many artists. It's like, okay, that's so and so. I said, okay. So what's going on? Like when I first met Tucker, you know what I'm saying? People like, you walk up to Tucker like a dapper up like that. I said, what? He said like I say. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm just so used to being around so many musicians and artists is like a walk in the park with me. It's like LeBron meeting Michael Jordan. You know,
Yes. And I'm gonna just say, I love how you compare yourself to the greats because I think more people need to do that. You see yourself right there with them. And
right,
hey, I think that's the only way you can be there is to
right,
see
right.
yourself
You
there.
can, right. You got it's like looking at it's like NFL. You see Tom Brady, but you see a lot of other quarterbacks. You got Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? You got Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? All them boys don't won Super Bowls. I'm saying all them boys champions and everything. You got people like Gladys Knight. You got Whitney Houston. Both of them vocalists. You know what I'm saying? Both of them can sing. Both of them got their own way of singing, their own tone, their own vocal dialect. Mariah
Right.
Carey. It's just that, I done been down that lane and created so many I feel like created so many milestones, definitely for South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Even just cutting records with Tupac producers. I tell him all the time. I say, bro, he was just telling me how he was in the studio when they made Prince and Purple Rain. I'm like, bro, I said, man, I grew up off of that, man.
Oh wow.
I'm saying, and we talk on a daily basis. And what he, I'm saying, when people that big are telling you that you're next, I'm saying, and you could imagine, it's not about the money, but you look at the money that Dr. Dre done made with Beats by Dre. You know what I'm saying, and everything. And
Right.
he said, hey, all of us come from the same pedigree and background, man. He said, I made Cradle to the Grave and Dear Mama for Tupac. Look how the impact, and I tell him all the time. I said, look at the impact you had on our culture, bro.
Yeah.
And he's a blues bass player.
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
He was just like, I grew up in California. He said, I'm actually from Mississippi. He said Southern Soul is my roots too.
Wow.
You know?
And you
Right.
know, that's the reason why I think Southern Soul is so special, because most Black people came from the South, period. Being from Chicago, my people came from Tupelo, Mississippi. So
Right.
regardless of the fact that I didn't come from there, that's where my roots is. You know,
Right.
my roots is in Mississippi.
Pete,
So
Pup Daddy too. Pup Daddy, all his family from Orangeburg, South Carolina. You know what I'm
wow.
saying? They're from the South. You know what I'm saying? They decided to move to New York. You know, a lot of people leave out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stars that just leave out and get into a bigger ground. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you could become bigger than your, you know what I'm saying, your city and your circle. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you're bigger than anybody or better than anybody, but sometimes you got to do that to flourish and
Yeah.
grow.
And find your own
Right.
way. Yeah.
Right.
So before we get into the exclusive, and first and foremost, thank you so much for bringing an exclusive and for being on the show. Before we get into that, I want to ask you about, you've mentioned South Carolina so much. I don't know much about it, but for people who are new to you, new to your music, new to the movement in South Carolina, what does South Carolina tell you? Houston, Texas, any type of Texas town, we bring we bring a little bit of taste of a little taste of Zydeco. You know, we bring a little some blues to it. What does South Carolina bring to Southern Soul that's unique?
We got some we got some club bangers. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to Southern Soul, we got some creative music. You know what I'm saying? Most of our melodies, you know what I'm saying, they're up tempo. You know what I'm saying, they're up
Okay.
tempo and they're laid back. Up tempo and then they're laid back. You know, like I say, with King George building his momentum, you see how he can't stay too long. You know what I'm saying, you know, like with me, some of the records that I got coming out, one of them is Loving on You. It's
Okay.
laid back. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them songs like with Lenny Williams wrote. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Mm,
right? It's one of those records. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, like I said, we grew up with so
that's
much chemistry. So, you know, our sound is real different. You know what I'm saying? Most South Carolina artists you're gonna hear, you know what I'm saying, they love the, you know what I'm saying, have a good melodic tone, you know what I'm saying, with the record. You know, then you're gonna hear some records that's like I say, a lot of them come from them backwoods singing, so you're gonna hear a lot of phenomenal singing. You know what I'm saying, you
yeah.
know, right. You know,
Okay.
it's a lot. It's a lot that we bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? From Fantasia to King George to me to Clay Banks to Mimi Alcel. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of stars that coming from out this backwoods that y'all gonna be like, wow. I mean, that can sing. You know,
Yeah.
that can out sing some of these cats that got a what you call promotional budget. You know,
Mm,
and
okay.
and and they learning about the business too. That's one thing too, because when it's music business, you got to have a budget. You got to have a budget. See, I'm an entrepreneur now too, Lisa. You know what I'm saying, I got three
I
businesses.
noticed.
Got three.
I saw
Yeah.
you got it going on. You know, you
Yeah.
got to, hey, you got to give yourself every opportunity, every advantage, and being an entrepreneur is definitely an advantage because you can set your own schedule around doing your shows and stuff.
Right.
Smart.
Right. Right. And, you know, and like I say, being around a lot of big stars, and I'm saying, you know, shout out to Kevin Flint too. I'm saying, you know, what's going on, Nelson Curry? Nelson Curry on the line. You know what I'm saying, one of my mentors. You know what I'm saying, I look up highly to. You know what I'm saying, you know, everybody know who that cat is. You know what I'm saying? From the records that he cut and the longevity that he has in his career and everything. But like I say, with me, y'all can expect the next 10 years. Oh, hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm gonna write some songs for other people and let them flourish off the gift that God gave me. You know.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I definitely got to put my name on that list, Neko.
Oh, I got you, Lisa. I got you.
I
If you
got to
send
put
that,
my name on that list.
me and my brother, we some monsters in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T the Wizard too. I'm saying, Teleferro Management, everybody that's rocking with me and whatnot. And I'm saying, it's a lot of people that confide and come to me, and I love to work. I don't. If you say let's do a record together, I'm not that type of artist that trying to compete with you on the record. You know what I'm saying, let's make it a record for the listeners to love. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, for listeners to love. You know what I'm saying, time create some classic. Let's create some classics, some hits.
Yes, yes, that's what's up. Well, I have enjoyed talking to you so much, and I want to get to this exclusive because I know that's why the people are tuned in, y'all. And anything else? Where can they follow you? Let's give your social
Y'all follow
media
me
real
on
quick
here
before
on
we.
on
Where
on
can
here
they follow
on
you on social media?
follow me on Instagram, OZ_Mudgy Baby. You know what I'm saying, that's my mom's name. I had to give them that. You know what I'm saying, I have I have a new Instagram page, OZ_Mudgy Baby. You know what I'm saying, y'all. We're gonna be in Birmingham, Alabama. So if you're in Alabama, this next weekend, January the 28th, I'm saying we're gonna be there, getting it in, you know what I'm saying, presenting that camera phone, me, Keller the Love Note, Nelson Curry, Joker's Comedy Club. Hey, y'all just follow me and stay tuned to my movement. You know what I'm saying, 'cause it is the movement that we got going on. And hopefully me
Yes,
and you can get one in too, Lisa. What's up?
absolutely. Absolutely. I'm with it. I'm 100% with it. Thank you so much for tuning in, Nelson, and for commenting. Now, you guys, we got to get to this exclusive song. You've heard it here first. It is Camera Phone by Neko G. You guys, I hope you love it. Make sure about this exclusive.
It's an
Like a
exclusive.
house trap.
This what I need y'all to go ahead and light it up. This what I need y'all to go ahead and light it up. Light your camera phone. Light it up. Light your camera phone. Go ahead and light it up. Light your camera phone up. Light it up. Cut your camera phone. Go ahead and light it up. Light your camera phone. Light it up.
Like a house trap.
We got a problem. You always on TikTok, baby, but ain't got time to talk to me. You always on Facebook, baby, then in my face talking mess, you see. I wanna be touched too, yeah, I like your phone. Get it on vibe, yeah, going on. Get lit like your cell phone light. Play freeze, play tag, or play fight. I want you to touch me, baby, just like your camera phone. Yeah, light me up, baby, just like your camera phone. Yeah, and take me back to the hole in the wall. Yeah, take me back to the hole in the wall.
Like a house trap.
Let's post up, baby, like a pig, like a guitar string and a pig. Touch me, play the right tune. I'll make it sound good like You join me's my thing, that's my thing. Now touch me, baby, love me. Go ahead and touch me, baby, just like your camera phone. Yeah, light me up, baby, just like your camera phone. Yeah, and take me back to the hole in the wall. Take me back to the hole in the wall. With your camera phone, light me up, baby. With your camera phone, let's go clubbing like crazy. Light me up, baby. With your camera phone, let's go clubbing like crazy. Yeah, touch me like you're on your thumb. And break it down, let the beat go dumb. Then bring it back, let the beat go go crazy right now, baby. Touch me, baby, just like your camera phone. Yeah, light me up, baby, just like your camera phone. Yeah, and take wall. Take me back to the hole in the wall.
Like a house track.
Now, touch me, baby, just like your camera phone. Yeah, touch me, baby, just like your camera phone. Yeah, and take me back to the hole in the wall. Please, please, take me back to the hole in the wall. Yeah, oh, touch me, baby, just like your camera phone. Oh, 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 touch me, baby, just like your camera phone. And take me back to the hole in the wall. Please, 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 take me back to the hole in the wall. Oh, let's get lit, baby, just like your camera phone. Take it to the hole in the wall, wall, wall. To the hole in the wall, just like your camera phone. Let's get lit, baby, just like your camera phone. Take it to the hole in the wall, wall, wall. To the hole in the wall.
Like a house track.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so catchy. Now
It's
I hear
catchy.
the quartet influence there. I hear it now.
Oh yeah. Oh, you hear it. You
Yes,
hear it. You hear it. And
yes.
see, and you know what? Reason I made it that way, you know what I'm saying? Just specifically, you know what I'm saying? You know, because like you say, certain things stick out to me in my ear. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I say, you know what, I'm gonna take it down that lane, you know what I'm saying, and let people just enjoy this one, you know. And see, so many people have their phone in their hand. They be doing this right here. You know what I'm saying? They have
Yes,
that phone in their hand, so you know what I'm saying, you know, that's catchy, that's quick. You know, Verizon might pick it up, T-Mobile might pick it up. And I can go. I think that's one. That's one that'll go. That's one that'll go. Right.
yes. That's smart. That is really smart to
Mhm.
kind of see, the future for your song. You
Right.
know, I
I
love
mean,
that.
I usually do that with all songs. You know what I'm saying? When I write a song, I write it in video format. You know what I'm saying? That way it'll be easy for the artist, you know what I'm saying, or either me to do the video. You know what I'm saying, you know, and whatever. You know. That I'm glad we're here while we're here, Lisa. You know what I'm saying? I do have when I was doing hip hop, I still have the plug, you know what I'm saying, with BET Jam, BET Soul. So
Oh, okay.
you know anybody that want to get their video on national TV, you know what I'm saying, tell them to come to me. You know what I'm saying, and let's build with it.
Absolutely. Okay. Now, oh man, I had something I was going to ask you, and a thought just left my head when you mentioned that. I just blanked out. Oh, I knew what I was going to say. You are a visionary, and I love talking to visionary people. We always know that the vision is very important. You got to have a vision with whatever you're doing.
Got to
And I
have a
can
vision.
tell
Got
just
to have a
talking to
vision.
you
Mm-hmm.
that you're a visionary, and you
Right.
start with a vision and then you bring it to pass.
Bring
And
it to
that's why
pass.
I know you're going to be successful in anything you do. So it's been a pleasure talking to you, a pleasure meeting you. I wish you nothing but the best. And hopefully we'll see each other on one of these shows, because you know your girl trying to get on Air Flyer.
Oh,
Every flyer,
hey, listen,
Air
listen.
Flyer.
You plugged in, you plugged in your whole team. You know what I'm saying? We gonna plug in and we gonna win. You know what I'm saying? 2023. You know. I definitely appreciate you. I appreciate Southern Soul Cafe for rocking with me and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, continue to stay focused. All is gonna be blessed this year. You know what I'm saying? It's up. It's up this year.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. I know you're busy, got a lot going on. I appreciate you taking out the time for me, and we will speak again soon.
Okay, appreciate you too. And see you I'm saying
I
2023.
hope that you, yes, thank you. I'm sorry we're having a little bit of freeze up on this line, but thank you so much again for being here.
Okay.
You guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed doing the show. I really needed to make sure that I mentioned my hot track of the week this week, and I didn't do that at the beginning, but I want y'all to take a real quick snippet. This was my hot track of the week, and I really love this song, so go check it out.
Can you get away, baby? Cause I just wanna spend some time with you. Is that alright? you don't mind. And if you got time, baby, then maybe we can do what lovers do.
I hope y'all like that getaway. I love it, you guys, by Low Key Country. You guys, I really love that. I am having so much fun learning about so many new, well, they new to me. They're probably not new to y'all, but they new to me. And I have really been. Thank you so much, Mimi. You said it's a great show. I appreciate you so much. So, you guys, that's it for your girl. I'm out of here. And I will see you guys next week. Now I got something real good coming for y'all because next month, you know, I got a single dropping. I really wish I could tell y'all more, but at this moment I can't. But don't worry. Stay tuned to my social media. Please make sure you subscribe to Sunday Radio. And if you are an artist, a Southern Soul, even a Southern Soul executive, record label owner or exec or promoter, holla at me. I want to interview you. I want to have you on the show. Let's network. Let's get together. This is a wonderful, amazing genre. And since I've been a part of it, I've been getting so much love. I really love you guys for the love that you show to me and to the Southern Soul Cafe. Shout out to Soul Tower Entertainment. Shout out to Stunner Radio. And that's it for your girl, you guys. I will see you all next week. I hope you enjoyed the show. Happy